Hey, it's me, Tammy B, and this is my review for How to Get Away with Murder. All right, y'all. I didn't call 4 or 5 Walmarts looking for that Patti LaBelle pie. Did y'all see that little clip? Well, I know it's a whole bunch of clips going on right now. But that one clip that I saw that I liked the most was by James Wright Chanel, I think, right? When he tasted the Patti LaBelle pie. I hadn't even heard of them pies. Have y'all heard of them pies? I don't know how long they've been out. I was going to look that up. But something told me, like, girl, you should call before you go, right? So I called and they didn't have it. I called another one. He was like, oh, this one don't sell it, period. And I called 2 more and they was like, we sold out. This one was like, oh, we sold 692 pies within 24 hours, y'all. So he done been on the news. Patti LaBelle done called him personally since then. Like, it's going down about these pies. So we'll see. I mean, store-bought pies, none of us really like them. We just eat them because people be buying them. So to me, it's like this Rouse brand store-bought pie that's good. And then the Sara Lee one that you bake, that's probably the second best of all the generic pies that I've ever had. So apparently this trumps all of that, right? So we'll see. I might have to wait till Monday and let somebody else. I told my people who driving around, if y'all find one, let me know. But I got a long day ahead of me, so I might just have to wait till the one that's close by here restock. But anyway, that was a pie tangent and how fat of me since I'm on the way to the gym. But anyway, so this is How to Get Away with Murder, Season 2, Episode 8, titled I Am Phillip. So, of course, we start with a flashback of what's about to happen. Actually, it didn't say. Last week it was 4 days away, so it didn't really say how many days away this was now. But we start with the flashback, and the flashback scene is when Annalise shot. So, y'all, Bonnie comes down after she didn't push the D.A. Sinclair off the cliff or off the balcony, and she come down like, look, banging on all the Keating 5. She tell Connor, look, if you don't fall back and get in line with this program, you gonna be the next one dead. I was like, dang, Bonnie. And then she turns to Wes and like, give me that gun. I was like, man, Bonnie is OG. I want to know her story for real. After all that, so that's that, y'all. But then we go ahead and flash forward. Bonnie all in the shower. I thought that was Oliver all beat up because I thought he was all beat up and kidnapped or something. But she all in the shower, laying on the ground, crying. Asher calling her, she ain't answering. So Bonnie kind of having a nervous little breakdown after, she got into the fight with Annalise last week about if she loved her or not. And, Bonnie mad. She told Asher she got raped and stuff. So Bonnie going through it, y'all. Annalise all at home, twisting her little natural. I was like, you better go ahead and show us how the twists go in real life. So she all at home in a red silk robe, taking selfies like she all happy to send to her mammy. So I'm like, I hope Cicely come back. So that's that, you guys. Then she get a text, was like, I'm outside your door. And it's Nate. She opened the door. He looking all hot, like, yeah, I'm here. I was like, oh. I wanted to tell my husband, like, oh, go outside and send me a text saying you outside. I don't know why that scene was so hot to me. But anyway, Nate comes in, and it's like, you came to visit me, but he got an attitude talking about, oh, I never knew you. And she was like, oh, you know me the most. And he was like, oh, that's sad because I don't even really know you or whatever. And then he do a Mortal Kombat move like, get over here. But she kind of looked sad because at that moment he stood up and he a little forceful. So when he was like, get over here, she was like, And he was like, yeah, get over here. So she walk all close. But then it looked like he get all sexual. And she was like, look, you mad. I know your wife died. I know you mad at me for putting you in jail, but I'm sorry. I love you. Well, she didn't say I love you, but I'm sorry. And, I'm here to talk if you need to. But I'm not about to give up no cootie cat just because you all having emotions. And she was like, and you drunk, so how about you lay down and I'll see you later. So we go back to the apartment, y'all. Oliver acting all scared, like, oh, Phillip, like, I'm sorry. We just wanted to have a threesome with you. Don't kill me. And Phillip was like, I'm not here to kill you. So they leave. So Connor comes home. He see the milk on the floor. He see the refrigerator open. I'm like, why he didn't close the refrigerator? But, so he all freaking out. So he runs to Annalise like, oh my gosh, somebody stole Oliver. Help, help, help. Nate is there, Laurel is there, Michaela is there, Frank is, everybody there. And he was like, let's do something, let's do something. And he tell Annalise, this is your fault if something happened to them. Everybody trying to calm him down, like it's only been an hour. Come on, he just your boyfriend. Maybe he got another boo. Y'all did kind of argue, like fall back. Nothing's wrong with him, right? And Nate was there, and he a cop, so Connor just tell him everything. Look, we was trying to get somebody, and we did this, we did that, and then Annalise was like, no, I don't want him involved. And so Nate was like, nah, I'm already involved. I already heard it. So he about to call in a missing person. As soon as he start dialing, or as soon as he reporting, guess who walk in, y'all? Oliver and Phillip. Y'all, so apparently they didn't went to talk, have some pizza, yada, yada, yada. So Phillip know that they looking for him, so he didn't came to Oliver, and Oliver was like, yeah, I just brought him here because I only know a little bit, so I figured y'all could pull him in. So Phillip said he is not the killer, y'all. He was like, oh, well, my adopted parents or something else. The agency already told me, so I didn't kill who y'all think, and I'm not even their kid or whatever. But he seemed a little shifty still, And he was like, oh, I'm going to sue y'all. And Annalise was like, well, what you want? Tell me what you want and we'll work it out. I am sorry. If you want to blame somebody, blame me. And he was like, I don't know yet. I'll think about it or whatever. So he leaves. Y'all, Michaela, instinct mode. She go looking on the couch, looking for DNA. She was like, well, we need to find out for ourselves or whatever. And the funny thing is, Oliver pulled out some straws. Was like, hey, won't this work? He drank like 3 straws. I was like, come on, Oliver. You better start using your little detective skills. You want to be down so much. I'm glad you got some skills. So, y'all, they got some little DNA from Phillip, and they're going to try to find out, y'all. Y'all, so Laurel is the new Bonnie. Like I said, Bonnie all passed out on the bathroom floor. So Annalise tells Laurel, like, hey, look, can you be my new Bonnie? So she like, yeah. So, she just doing stuff for the case or doing a little secretarial work, taking notes, yada, yada, yada. Y'all, so the DA, Sinclair, she offers a plea deal to Catherine and Caleb Pastel. Like, hey, instead of getting life or, what you call it, the death penalty or whatever, how about we do a plea deal? Y'all take 15 years each and we call it a day. And Annalise was like, no, don't talk to my clients directly. Something is up. We'll be in contact with you. So Annalise was like, something is up. She doing plea deals, so she must don't have nothing. So I don't think y'all should settle. But they asked Wes. Wes say, I think you should take the deal, especially if you probably killed him. But Michaela was like, no, you should roll with Annalise and she'll get you off if you really didn't do it. So Michaela talking to Caleb and Wes talking to Catherine. They each other's friends, I guess. So that's that. They get mad at Wes for saying to take the deal, but Wes was kind of think that they did it, and Annalise was like, look, your little girlfriend was a liar, so maybe you think they a liar, but your judgment is cloudy, so just fall back on the case. I'll call you when I need you. I'm like, dang. So anyway, y'all, Asher realizes, you know what? I think Sinclair done bugged the place because all the stuff she wanted to do when she was trying to get me to tell on y'all is happening. She wanted to bug the place, and even though I didn't sign for it, she must still have done it because how does she know about the murder weapon, or how does she know? Why did she offer a plea deal or whatever? It was something that she knew or whatever that made Asher think that way. So the Keating Five searched the whole house, y'all. Come to find out, she did bug a little pen. And, they searching for it, but they don't want Sinclair to know that, they know that she's bugged her, so they're not talking. They're pretending like they're doing regular work when they're searching the whole house for and all these files she shipped over there to be bugged. But I was like, I would have took all the files outside, but they still needed to find the actual thing, so they didn't found it, y'all. And it's so funny because Connor writing note like Asher is a loser or Asher putting us on a wild goose chase or whatever, and a few minutes after he said that, they find the bug, y'all. So Asher, he all like, yes, and just doing all this, but of course not doing it verbally because they don't want it to be on the, on the wire. So he is so cute to me, y'all. He's so nerdy, but he is so cute. So good job for Asher. Like, high five to him. I think Annalise even say something like, oh, maybe I need Asher to be my new Frank. She doing Frank dirty, y'all. Cause she mad, at least mad at Frank for that whole bar thing that they was gonna do for Phillip. She felt like that was a dangerous move, and Frank should have knew better than to let the Keating Five get involved in that whole thing with Phillip. So she kind of mad, y'all. So she not on Frank's side. But I'm like, Frank helped you kill that girl. You better be Frank's friend. So they trying to get the DNA, right? And it's this little pregnant sister who work at the DNA place, and they trying to get her to run the sample, but she don't want to run it or whatever. So Frank talked nice with her, find out she need an apartment. He offer her an apartment, but no, Frank, she still don't take us. Like, I can't be losing my job. I'm having my second baby. Like, I'm not helping you no more or whatever. But you know, now that Frank is on Annalise's bad side, he really want to do some good stuff. So he pay her like $50,000 from that Rebecca money that was in that suitcase in the storage unit. So come to find out, you guys, Phillip's DNA does match the crime scene. I don't know if it's the crime scene at the apartment or when the auntie was murdered. And not only that, it comes to find out that Phillip is the son of the dead aunt and the father, and the adoptive father, you guys. So the adoptive father did incest with his own sister, and Phillip is the son of that. And I guess that's why he lived 2 miles away and don't live with them. So that's that, you guys. So they did good. The Keating Five feel like they got everything they need. Even though it was this back and forth about accepting the plea deal or not. First, Caleb was going to accept the plea deal and do all the time so Catherine wouldn't have to, but they convinced him not to. Then Catherine was going to take the plea deal, and so Caleb wouldn't go to jail, but then once they found the DNA, she didn't have to. So everything looks good, you guys. The half styles are off. Phillip looking like the killer, or they don't really care if Phillip the killer or not. You know, Annalise's concerned that her clients are off the hook, right? So everything looks good. So, of course, what do you do when things go good? You have sex. So, y'all, Michaela and Caleb is having sex, y'all. It looked good, and it looked like she finally have her first orgasm. She all smiling and having a good time. So that's that, y'all. Nate pops up at the door again, y'all. He been helping, and Annalise like, why you been helping me? And he was like, I hate Sinclair too. Remember, she was the other end of my case, and she was going hard, so I really hate her too. So that's why I'm helping. So they look in each other's eyes. Boom, she pull him in, and I guess she ready to spread her legs this time. So boom, Nate and Annalise having sex. Her toes all curling in the bedroom. Yada yada yada. Boom. Connor and Oliver. They done made up somewhat, even though Connor and mad that Oliver all acting like he Bill Nye the Science Guy, detective, whatever. And so Connor took him to the classroom like, oh, you want to be a detective or you want to be in on this? Well, here's the classroom. This how we get down. And him and Connor have sex on Annalise's on the table in the lecture hall. Frank, y'all. Frank and Laurel. Frank did a good job, got the DNA done. Laurel been doing a good job as the new Bonnie. So Frank cooking in his little apron. He makes spaghetti or some sauce like that. So they go ahead and have some sex, y'all. So everybody having sex, good time, yada, yada, yada. Then after sex, Caleb was like, oh, I got to tell you something. I was like, Michaela can't win. She was like, that's the last thing you want to hear when you have sex. But she all laughing. But when she see he's serious, she like, oh my gosh, what is it? I was like, poor Michaela. Like, why she can't win? Y'all, Caleb take Michaela downstairs and show her that Catherine does have a gun in her little paint room. So he like, I think she may be the killer. I was like, dang, you didn't got the cootie cat from the girl. Now you gonna snitch on your own sister, but whatever, you know. I guess. Whatever. So yeah, so Caleb is showing Michaela the gun. Meanwhile, Wes at home, you know, he fired low key or, you know, just on hiatus or whatever. So he's sitting there thinking about everything. He get a package from Catherine. She paint families or portraits of families, right? So she paint him one. And I was like, how does she know what his family look like? We still trying to figure out who Wes' mama is. So how do Catherine know? So I'm like, did they talk about that? Did she just paint a picture of a black family and be like, hey, this is for you? But, it just came across like she painted West's family, because all the other portraits, is of her family, of other people's family, whatever. So I don't know. Maybe that's just a fictional family or whatever. And she just gave him a photo of a painting of a black family. So anyway, he looking at the painting, and he was like, "Oh my God!" He had a flashback of the picture of when they found Phillip, and he notices that Phillip has a picture, one of Catherine's paintings in the background, y'all. So Wes runs over to Annalise's house, banging on the door, y'all. Mind you, she up there getting it in with Nate, so she come down and open the door. Nate come down. Dang, do y'all remember him being that buff? I was like, man, it must have been dimmer in the room. But when he took off his shirt, I was like, all right, Nate, man. So if I was her that night he came over, was acting drunk and being all mean, I would have probably had to give in with his little abs looking all like that. Sorry, honey. Not for real, not me, but I'm just saying it. So anyway, Nate walk all down with his shirt off. Wes, he don't even pay attention to Nate, or because usually it would be awkward, like, oh, I interrupted some. Nate walked right on past Nate's six pack and goes to look in the file to look at the picture, and yeah, they see that one of Catherine's paintings is in Philip's background. So we like, dang, what does this mean? Like, what? So we don't know what happened, y'all. Last scene, y'all, guess who meeting somewhere on the low? Catherine and Phillip. Catherine in the car, somebody get in, and it's Phillip. And she's like, hey, he's like, hey. And I don't know what they say. He say something like, I'm not going to let this go down, or I didn't say nothing, or something like that, right? So that's all. That was the last scene, y'all. So what is the deal? Is Phillip the son or not? Well, I guess DNA proves that Phillip is the son of the adopted father and his sister who stayed in the pool house or whatever. So that part is true. But what does Phillip and Catherine have to do with each other? Did they kill? Because Catherine does have the gun. So did they kill the parents? Everybody thought that Catherine and Caleb was together. Maybe Phillip and Catherine are boos or something like that. But whatever, we don't know. The point is, we still need to find out who killed the parents, because just because he their son don't mean he did it. We don't have no proof that he did it. Like, yeah, Catherine got the gun, but his DNA was there, so maybe that's it. I don't know, y'all. This episode kind of left me more confused. I'm all looking forward to getting closer to find out who killed Annalise, but it kind of raised more questions throwing this Phillip in there. But maybe that's just to throw us off a little bit, and just to pacify us or keep our mind twirling until next week till we find out who shoots Annalise. But we'll see, you guys. So now we know, everybody know that who Phillip is and about Catherine and the gun. So maybe they're gonna put all the pieces together, and we'll see how they end up back at the Hapstyle house and how Annalise end up getting shot. And hopefully we find out what's the deal with Phillip and Catherine. So we'll see, you guys. So what did you guys think about the episode? And are you guys happy for Michaela? At least the news, even though when he said, oh, I got to tell you something, even though I'm glad it was about the case and not something crazy like, oh, he crazy, or oh, he really did kill her, or something crazy, so that's that, you guys. So we'll see. Hopefully Bonnie do come back, because we see what she do next week. So we'll see, you guys. All right, you guys. So that was How to Get Away with Murder. Title, I Am Phillip. So that's it, you guys. Today is Friday. You guys enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. I did not get a chance to do Horror Story or Blackish this week. And I actually haven't even watched them yet. Or Empire. I don't review Empire, but I watch it. So I haven't done any of my Monday shows. I have this new crazy schedule. So it's about to get real different in the field. But whatever. I definitely wanted to do the shows that I like the most, like these two and stuff. So we'll see. All right, so enjoy your weekend. And you know what's up? Give me the thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and check me out on Twitter at TammyB_, and hit me up on Facebook at It Is Me, Tammy B. All right, see you in the next review. Bye.